The idea you're describing is very close to a famous philosophical thought experiment called the brain in a vat. It's used in philosophy to question how we know that reality is real. The classic brain in a vat idea. In the thought experiment, a brain is removed from a body and placed in a container, a vat, while being connected to a computer that feeds it electrical signals. Those signals create the illusion of a normal world, sights, sounds, touch, and experiences, even though the brain is actually just floating in a liquid. This idea is widely discussed in philosophy, especially in discussions about skepticism and knowledge. Your version, the skull as the vat. What you said, we are a brain in a vat, the skull is the vat, is actually a simplified biological version of the same insight. In reality, your brain never directly sees the world. It only receives electrical signals from sensory organs, eyes, ears, skin, etc. The brain then constructs an internal model of reality. So in a sense, the brain is inside the skull. The skull protects it like a container. Everything we experience is interpreted by the brain. But unlike the philosophical vat scenario, the signals normally come from real sensory organs interacting with the outside world, not from a computer simulation. A related modern idea, this thought experiment became popular in modern culture partly through the movie The Matrix, where humans experience a simulated reality created by machines. What philosophers conclude? Most philosophers say the thought experiment shows something important. We experience representations of reality, not reality directly. But that doesn't mean the external world doesn't exist. It just means our knowledge of it comes through our brain's interpretation. In short, your statement captures a real insight. The brain is isolated inside the skull and builds our experience from signals. However, unlike the classic brain in a vat scenario, those signals usually come from an actual external world interacting with our senses.